Greetings, fellow grade 10s. It's Mr. Shajayo again. Welcome to Back to Basics. What we are doing today, we are looking at statistical reasoning. This is the past paper, which was written, I think this is November 2021, right? Now, let's see in terms of how can we now go about in answering these types of questions whenever we are given. Now, question one, they say a group of learners at Bacon High School carries out a survey of number of sweets in 25 packet produced by your donator brand. They say their results are shown in this table, right? So if you can look at this is basically our stem and leaf diagram, right? So which means now our stem and leaf diagram, it simply means that these values that are here represents your, they represent your, in this case, they represent your tens, right? In this case, they represent your tens. And then on this side, they represent your what? Your units. 1.1. Now they want us to look in terms of what is going to be the modal class of the sweet packet, right? So can you see that most of the sweets, right? Now the modal class, can you see that most of the packets are having 30, if you can look at these, right? Most of them are having 30. Remember, uh, when we speak of modal class, we say the one where most of the packets are going to be found in there, right? So which means now for your 1.2, you'll realize that most of these particular packets are going to have 30 sweets, right? So most of these particular packets are having what? It's 30 sweets, right? Now let's look at 1.2.1. Now they want us to determine what the median of these, right? So what is going to be the median? Now in here you are given 25 packets, right? So and then when you look at 25 packets, the 13th term is going to be the middle of this, right? So which means now what is that we can do now from here? We can say, look, now starting from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? So this is going to be this one. Now, and if you can look at from starting from this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then 13, right? So which means in this case, your 1.2.1, your median, it's going to be given by what? It's going to be given by your 25. Oh, it's okay. So your median is going to be given by 25. And then now, then they want us to look at what is going to be our lower quartile, right? Now, as soon as we've taken the 13th term, now you are going to be left with both sides, you're going to be left with 12 and 12 terms, right? So what is it then that you're going to do? When you say 12 terms that are remaining here, which is now when you look at the median, you are going to realize that now the data, it's even and even, right? So which means now if these data are 12, right? So you're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then now starting from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So which means basically for your lower quartile in this case, right? For your lower quartile, it's actually going to be same as 30 plus 30 divided by 2, which is still going to be 30 in this case, right? But it is important to note that not always it's going to be 30. Okay. So, but in other cases, you can have whereby now it's, if let's say it's between 30 and 32, then your middle term can be what? Can be 31, right? Now let's look at your upper quartile. Now your upper quartile is going to be again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be the sixth term, even here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So which means now what is going to be the value for your upper quartile? So for your upper quartile, then you're going to say this is going to be same as 37 plus what? Plus 40 divide by 2. Then when you say 37 plus 40 divide by 2, and then this is going to be same as 38, 5, right? This is going to be same as 38,5, which is going to be that particular value. Are we fine? Right? Now let's look at then your 1.3. Now, under your 1.3, now they want us to find out what is going to be the range of this data, right? So, and we know that the range it is given by what? Remember, range is given by the maximum value subtract the minimum value, right? So what is going to be maximum according to this? Now, your maximum value here, it's going to be what? It's going to be this one, which is going to be 44. Subtract your minimum value here, it's going to be same as what? Your minimum value, it's going to be same as 24, right? So it's 44, subtract 24, which is going to be same as which is going to be same as what? Which is going to be same as your 20. So that's going to be the value of your what? That's going to be the value of your range. Are we fine? And then now, uh, so if you can look at your 1.4 now, they say give the number of packets of sweets as a percentage that have sweets above what? Above the upper quartile, right? Now, which means now basically they want us to know in terms of how many packets then are we going to have that are going to be what? Above the upper quartile. And it is important to note that the upper quartile, it is what? It's 38,5, which means now when you come from this data and you look for something that is going to be above 38, then you'll realize that now it's going to be actually starting from here, right? It's going to be starting from what? Starting from 40, because all these other values, right? So which means starting from here, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So which means you are going to have how many values here? You are going to have 6. So then above, yes, we are saying above your upper quartile, it's going to be same as 6 of the packets out of 25, which is going to be then multiplied by 100. And what is going to be the answer that you're going to get? This is going to be same as your 24 percentage, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that's how we go about whenever we are required to, to do these types of questions. Now, hopefully you can, now understand all these questions. And thank you very much.